Hi everyone, FT here. I hope you're all well. This is the first of 10 videos doing a review on the Airsoft pistols I purchased from JD Airsoft. It's the Mini 1911. So without messing around, let's get in and take a look. So to start with the box, these are the boxes for We Airsoft Europe. And basically they're just a collapsible brown cardboard box with no other markings on them, and they have this sticker put on the front. They come sealed with a We official seal, and on the inside of the box you've got this moulded egg carton type packing. It's universal, so they can put any type of pistol they make in it. So we get the standard We instruction manual. It's in English, but it's not very well translated. But they're basically very much the same. The drawings within it are actually for a high capper, but the functionality is the same, so it's perfectly acceptable. And then on the back you have the exploded diagram. So this is the We Mini, as we call it, but it's also known as the We Commander. So it's basically the same as a standard 1911A1 in its layout. There are some small differences, excuse the pun, but in example, the magazine here is slightly shorter than a standard 1911 magazine. The barrel length and the slide length at the front is shorter than a 1911. Everything else, such as the safety, the slide lock, the trigger guard, hammer, these are all the same dimensions as a standard 1911. See, it has wet stamped in the side of the barrel, outer barrel, on both sides. And this one has the green internal nozzle. So the takedown of this is the same as any 1911. Push the slide back until the first little notch on the bottom of the slide lines up with the slide lock. Then on the reverse side there is this little well. Push into the well and the slide lock pin comes out. You can then take the slide completely off. And this is where we find the first major difference between this Mini 1911 and a standard one, in that it has no barrel bushing. So in that design it's more like a high capper. So we take the return spring and rod out, and there's a little guide for it here, and then the whole outer and inner barrel can just be pushed forward until it comes out. So there's no barrel bushing at all. And as you can see, it's a small inner barrel I won't take it out because you have to remove this little block here by undoing a screw in order to take it out from the outer barrel. This is the new green BB loader and nozzle. And the frame, all metal except for the plastic grips. Now I don't like plastic grips, so I'm going to do this right now on video. We're going to remove them. Now these grips are slightly smaller than the standard WE 1911A1 grips, but grips are available for the real Commando, and with a tiny bit of effort you can make them fit. So I happened to purchase some pearl handles. Now these are of course for the real 1911 Commander, and they are slightly different in that the WE ones, and indeed some other 1911 standard ones, this is chamfered at an angle at the bottom, and it has this slight cutout so you can access the pin which holds the spring housing here. So this is the grip that I'm putting on. I have had to do a little bit of whittling, basically because the centre to centre of the holes is fractionally out when compared with the real grip holes. So what I've had to do is slightly elongate. You only have to do it on one of the holes, so I chose the bottom hole to slightly make it longer. Because this doesn't have a cutout in the corner, it's actually being drilled. I didn't do it, it has already been done. So there's an indentation to cover this piece, this pin, which actually sticks out on one side. And straight away I think it transforms it. So you can see the first fit, they're almost right, they just don't quite go on. There's a little bit of rocking there. In fact, I'm going to remount the top one with this prop reamer. I'll just do very little turns just to take some away, and then keep refitting until you're happy with the fit. And there we have it. Now these grips are not angled at the bottom, they're flat. That's okay, don't have a problem with that, it's fine. And they don't have the cutout to get at that pin, but again, I don't mind that at all. Check the mag release works. This lines up perfectly. Magazine goes in easily. You've just got to make sure you don't screw these in too far, because they can come out this side and they will prevent the magazine from sliding in. That's fine. So let's put this thing back together. And I think already it's been transformed purely by putting those mother of pearl grips on it. These are the old plastic things. Alright, this is a dry fire. Chamber's empty. So there it is, the Wii 1911 Commander or Mini with new grips. So thanks for watching, stay safe, and video number 2 is coming up shortly. Cheers!